Okay, now Judge Paige Whitaker then took the stand in the YSL case this week, and she already putting belts to ass. Yeah, laying down the law. You niggas finna start following some rules, regulations, and decorum in that courtroom. Ain't finna be no more lawyers walking in with no damn three-piece suits on and low shades and gator shoes and shit. Ain't finna be no more defendants coming in the courtroom, bobbing their head with Beats headphones in while y'all talking, niggas giving testimonies and cross-examinations and shit. They eating Popeye's chicken, Southern Classic and shit. You know, got Givenchy on and Prada and all kind of, ain't finna be no none of that. Now, it's way much more that Judge Whitaker is gonna address in this clip, and we're gonna let y'all hear what she got to say. That ain't gonna be happening in this courtroom no more.
A couple of things have been brought to my attention that some people might like changed. Now that have a fresh face. And y'all, some of these are really kind of insignificant, but I'm gonna go ahead while we've got some time and bring them up. Food in court. Everybody can have water whenever they want to. Mm-hmm. The attorneys can have, whatever drink they want to, as long as you're not klutzy like me and don't spill it all over everything. I guess if you do, that'll be your problem. If we are working through lunch and the jury's out and we're working and y'all are here and the clients are here, that's okay. But snacking while trial's going on, we're not going to be doing that, okay? So if we are working through lunch, if we are working late and it's dinner time, it will be okay to the attorneys or the defendants have food.
Niggas in there doing what they want to do.
Not while somebody's on the stand testifying, okay? We're not at a movie. We're not going to be eating popcorn. All right.
Niggas.
Hopefully that'll be all I have to say about that. Apparently, one of the first things that I don't know how many different deputies told me was the clothing for the clients has gotten a little out of hand in terms of how much they all have now. I don't know, but y'all need to maybe get together and let's exchange most of that. And sure, they can have new outfits for court, but it sounds like they're like full wardrobes full of clothing for some of these defendants. And that's just a lot for the deputies to have to keep.
That's a damn shame. These niggas up here with clothes like they free niggas. Boy, y'all really get y'all ass in the courtroom. I sit them niggas in there in black and white orange stripes, nigga. You don't need no damn suit to come in here and listen and sit down and be quiet, nigga.
Up with. So how about if y'all check in and maybe through Miss Rosser, y'all all know Miss Rosser, I think. She's not even here today. Yes, she is over there. Miss Rosser, my fabulous litigation manager. And let's make sure that it gets whittled down to a manageable amount of clothing. Like there are only going to be 5 days in each week. So even if they had a different outfit every day, that would only be 5 outfits, okay? We shouldn't have 20 different outfits for anybody. So y'all need to clear out, apparently, the closet. So now I've done that.
Over with that shit.
For the deputies, they'll be more happy. Next topic. Minimizing disruptions in court. I don't exactly know what that means yet, but there was an issue about apparently, and I'm not even sure if I understand exactly what has gone on with this, but the defendants listening through earpods to things on laptops while court is going on.
Yeah. When they started doing this, why these niggas need to listen to shit during court? What's the reason for this?
And I'm not sure I understand why that's happening.
See, this that Judge O.G. Glanville bullshit. This what happened when you put niggas in charge. They start doing what the fuck they want to do.
And that raises some security issues with our security staff, with the sheriff's office. So can somebody kind of explain to me what that's about and why that's necessary? And if nobody wants to, then we'll just do away with it.
Ain't nobody got no answers because that shit's stupid.
I think it was originally combat order.
All right. Well, Well, we won't be bored from here on out. So
this nigga.
if that's the only reason.
This the three-piece suit wearing gator low shade nigga here. You should have seen him the first day of court. That nigga was in there like he was coming from a revival in 2008.
For it, I want to be moving forward efficiently and expeditiously. So let's just plan to not have that happen anymore. And if there arises some new reason for it, then we can address it again anew. Okay?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
This
I
nigga.
want to give encouragement to Mr. Huey. There are times where the defendant might need to listen to evidence, interviews, things of that nature.
Hold on, that nigga say you need to listen to evidence and interviews. Nigga, you don't need to listen to no evidence. You may can see it, but you don't need to hear shit. And what the hell he need to hear for other interviews and shit from 2-3 weeks ago, months ago? Niggas done already testified and shit. What ain't like he finna take the stand on none of this shit? So what is the point of them really listening to this shit? Ain't none.
Make that available for my clients to listen to.
These niggas ain't lawyers. They don't, what the fuck could they do?
Interviews from witnesses, testimony, prior interviews, things of that nature. For evidentiary purposes, that would be a request for my client to be able to have that access where necessary.
So why is that happening in court? That seems like something that should happen after hours between
Thank you, Judge Whitaker. Thank you. Set these niggas ass straight.
the two of you.
Sure, I understand that. Just maximizing the
Yeah,
time
we
that I
can
have
do
with
that
my
later.
clients since I don't have availability with them outside of court every day. So he's here, we're here. So a lot of times I'll give them an opportunity to review evidence and do that.
You say it's talking about to combat boredom. Nigga, he in jail. He always bored. He don't need no entertainment. Shit, nigga talking about he bored. Nigga, what?
That would be the only reason I want to ask.
I'm going to ask that you try to get that done outside of courtroom time.
Boy.
And if there's some sort of an emergency, unexpected reason why something can't have been reviewed before.
I know what the emergency is. Them clients these niggas got is fucking retarded. These niggas need some type of entertainment or social media to sit their ass down and be still for an X amount of time. That's what the problem is. These niggas retarded. From Young Thug to Lil Woody to all these niggas all the way down the board. These boys they got problems. They need help for real.
Before, then you can bring that to my attention. But okay. All right.
Nigga shit going on.
How many witnesses there are to go? That essentially said everybody, not really, but several parties have asked for mistrials, I think, because things are moving so slowly. And he entered an order that seemed to say, it appears that the state has 200 and something witnesses. We're on 50 something now.
Bruh, that's a lot of damn witnesses. And they've spent entirely too much time on this case as it is. And they've gotten literally damn near nowhere. And another 150 witnesses, bruh, I just don't see this shit happening. Bruh, they just gonna have to just call this shit off. I just don't see it happening.
Everybody's causing disruptions, or not causing, but there have been a lot of disruptions because a witness is on the stand and all of a sudden one party or the other comes up with some video that nobody's ever seen before. And that's the reason for all of this disruption. But at the same time, you know, maybe some of this can be whittled down. And that is a wild paraphrase of that order.
So Brian Steele, now remember when OG Judge Glanville was still on the throne, he had been pushing for a mistrial. He had recently put in for a motion for a mistrial due to Judge OG Glanville having that meeting with the DA, the state attorney, and all this different stuff without Brian Steele. You know, so which was obviously out of line and what got him off the throne. So that's what his whole thing was. It's just too messy, and it is. I just don't see. I don't know, bro. I think Young Thug gonna end up coming home with some crazy probation time.
But I think you'll know what I'm talking about. What I want to know is, where are we really? I mean, I know, witness lists look one way before the trial, and who you end up calling oftentimes ends up being something different. I know this is a multi-count indictment. I know that there are a lot of defendants involved and several different incidents. And I don't expect this right now, but I would like from everybody, to the extent the defense knows whether they're going to present a case or not, a realistic list of witnesses, maybe like what counts they go to.
Okay, so basically what she's doing is she's basically letting these lawyers know, like, okay, we done had all these witnesses come up here thus far, but we don't need you niggas trying to bring some of them back. You can bring some of them back, but you can't bring a slew of these motherfuckers back up here and it take up more time, and you got more of this, more of that, and it's just a bunch of shit. And as we can see that Judge Whittaker, she gonna run this shit from here on out with a tight grip. You feel me? It looked like she's not looking to waste any type of time. Anything come up, she handling that shit, getting that shit done and quick up out the way. It ain't gonna be no fiddling around or dragging the feet from here on out. And I think she really trying to go ahead and get this, get some, get to a verdict on this here.
And what you expect those witnesses to say, generally, broadly. If that is something that y'all could have to me by next Friday, I think Monday through Thursday. Okay. So I hesitate to even say the next thing I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. The little bit I have seen about this case, it definitely has appeared that there have been times that tempers have flared a whole lot, and that people have been maybe less than professional. And I hope that this kind of breather has given everybody a breather, and everybody has been absolutely wonderful here today. But I would like for us to maintain a degree of decorum and dignity.
Look at them niggas, boy. They can't be still in that bitch, boy. They ass is itching.
And professionalism that
they ain't used to following the rules all the way to a T. Damn, niggas don't like that shit.
Is what is really expected of all of us as members of the bar.
All right, so what y'all think gonna be the outcome? What y'all think the impact gonna be that Judge Whittaker gonna bring? As we see, y'all, she laying down the law. And what y'all think this gonna be for Young Thug, man? Me personally, I think that in due time, I think this thing just gonna keep dragging out, much more and more and more. And I mean, I just don't know, man. It's just hard to even see a light at the end of the tunnel with this case, cause it's still 150 more witnesses they gotta go through. Like, this shit gonna be until 2027 type shit. So with all in all said done, I think Young Thug gonna walk away from this thing with some jail time. Well, probably not no jail time, but probably a bunch of probation time. That's what I see it. So yeah, let me know what y'all think, y'all. Now we finna get on next to this boy Sean Kingston, facing 20 years in the feds for scamming. So yeah, let's see what that boy talking about.